You also push the limits. You've said, I've skewered whites, blacks, Hispanics, Christians, Jews, Muslims, gays, straights, rednecks, addicts, the elderly, and my wife. As a stand-up comic, it's my job to make sure the majority of people laugh, and I believe comedy is the last true form of free speech. Do you know no bounds, or you have bounds?
Oh no, I think every good comic, you know your limits. You know how far you can push. That quote is pretty old. I pretty much stand pretty much by that. But the world has changed since I said that, and everybody's so worried about being politically correct. So if you want your career to keep going, you have to know your limits.
So you can't have a Bill Maher night?
No.
Kathy Griffin?
No.
But why do wise people, Kathy Griffin's smart, Bill Maher is extraordinarily smart. They're both friends of mine. What happens?
I don't know. I think Bill and Kathy, those are two completely separate things. I didn't see Bill. I just read that, and it just looked like almost a knee-jerk response to it was a setup and a punchline. It's like it was like, I'm sure as it was coming out of his mouth, he probably went, I shouldn't say that.
They said, I'm just kidding. In fact, the first thing he said is, I'm only kidding.
Right. And if he could have taken it back, he probably would have. So, but I think every good comic knows his limits. You know your audience. You know how far you can push it. And to me, if you're offending a small percentage of your audience, 3, 4, 5%, you're probably pushing it just the right amount, because what those people are offended at is what the majority of the other people are laughing the hardest at. But if you're on live television, but the Kathy Griffin thing, that's a whole different ballgame.
What was she thinking?
In all honesty,
I mean, a majority of Trump's unpopularity is 60%. Mm-hmm. So you would think 60% of people would have liked it.
But you got the 40% that don't.
Yeah, and that 40% is loud.
Yeah, and either way, I just, if you don't surround yourself with people that disagree with you, then I think you're making a mistake. So I think you have to listen to both sides of it. If you have people around you constantly telling you you're great, this is going to be fantastic, yeah, it's a great idea, then I don't think you have all the right people around you.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.